Hey there, happy evening everybody. This is a little sequence for winding down, having a little more calm at night. So, way we're going to start off, let's just take a deep breath in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale it out. So today we're going to start in a pose, which I'm going to just put a little blanket under me just because we will be in this pose for a few minutes. All right, always make yourself comfortable. Grab whatever blankets you have on your couch to be able to do these poses. We don't have to have these fancy bolsters because most people don't own these. So we can just use whatever we want, whatever we have at home at our disposal. All right, so here we are. I'm going to bring myself to the floor and I'm going to bring my feet to the edge of the mat. And here we are, having them touch together. So this is called constructive rest. This is always just a nice pose. You just want to be a little chill. But what we're going to do is we're going to tip our legs over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right leg over and it can come onto this bolster. And then my left knee comes to the center. As you can see, our legs are tipped over and we will stay in this position. Maybe you'd like to take this right foot, plop it on top of your left thigh. Don't put it on your knee, right? We want to be nice to our knee. And here we are in this lovely pose, our tipped rest pose. We'll stay here for a few minutes. You can absolutely have your hands cactused. You can have them supported by blocks. Whatever works for your comfort level. You can practice a soft gaze or have your eyes closed. Whatever works for you to have ease and wind down. You'll feel a stretch in the left hip, some compression on the right hip. It shouldn't be too intense with your propping. Use your breath to move through discomfort if you feel any arise. Take 3 deep breaths in this pose. Let's exhale out of this. I'm going to bring my legs upright on a hook. You can even just windshield wiper these after that bit of intensity we were doing there. All right, so let's come back into constructive rest pose. I'm going to bring my bolster this side because we're going on to the opposite side. So now my left leg will tip open to the side. I'm going to have it resting on a bolster so it's not too intense. I'm going to bring my right knee. My right knee is going to tip into the center. And here we are with these tipped legs. I'm going to bring my left foot onto my right thigh, not the knee, right? We don't touch the knee. And that'll help me have a little anchor here if that feels good for you. That gives you stability. You can have your hands in any position. Here we are, just gonna breathe into this lovely tipped pose. You feel compression on the left hip this time, opening and stretching on this right hip. Let's take 3 deep breaths in this position. Exhale out of this position, bring your knees upright. We can windshield wiper, get that position out of our body as we are going to move on to the next thing. Let's just say goodbye to this pose. Okay, I'm gonna lift up and then come prone onto the mat. And with this pose, grab your bolster, pillow, whatever you're using for that sort of propping. And we're just gonna come into the good old child's pose. So I'm going to bring this bolster right here between my knees, if that works for you in that position. And I'm gonna bring myself down over it, just as simple as that. Definitely pad your knees and your feet. That'll absolutely help as we sit in this position for a few minutes. We'll feel ourselves descend into the ground. This very restful and useful pose. If you're not feeling being on your stomach, you can always flip the orientation of this and be on your back with your feet just in a diamond shape. Knees bent up into your chest, if you so desire. Let's take 3 deep breaths in this position. Inhale up, lift yourself up slowly. Take your time moving props out of the way. So we are next going to do something called a yoga ramp. We're going to set ourselves up with a little yoga ramp so we can be supported when we sit back. So the way you can do this, you can take your bolster, your pillow, or what have you. Now this is a very stiff bolster. Some are not as stiff. So what I'm going to do, you can see it's set up, and I'm going to sit, put the small of my back here, and as you can see, I am on easy street in this lovely simple machine, this lovely incline plane, and here we are, just leaning back. You can even bring extra, I might do a little extra pillow here. How nice. And here we are. You can have your knees just bent in this lovely yoga ramp position. We are just on easy mode here, just chilling, pretending we're on the beach even, just looking at the ocean. Here we are, basking in the moonlight, the happy moonlight that brings us ease. And here we are. Let's stay in this position for a few minutes. Just feel it out. Might take a little zhuzhing to get all this yoga ramp put together. Take your time constructing and make it right for you. Hands can rest on blocks as well if you'd like to elevate your hands, if you have extra blocks or books since you're at home. You can be creative with your propping. I am going to lift out of this position. You can stay here if you would like to. I'm just going to close out this video. Move my stuff out of the way for a second. So you can use these poses in evening time just to bring yourself some ease and bring you to a relaxed sort of mode in your mind. So do enjoy these and have a great night. Thanks.